Santa Clarita, it's Mike Bjorkman along with Tammy Edwards. Welcome back to the program. If you know anything about Tammy and I, we love social media. We're social media freaks. And if you know anything about us close with our different companies, we love Stark Social as well. Today we have Deanna, co-founder and marketing director of Stark Social. Amazing.
Thank you.
And we had to have you on today. It's been a while. First of all, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
I've noticed something, and we talk about it all the time. Santa Clarita has changed as a community. It is a lot about Facebook and social media in general, but today it seems to be all about Facebook groups. So I wanted to have you in, talk about the impact on our businesses as business owners, how things spread virally on Facebook, and our community working together in groups. So is that a good tee up?
That absolutely, yeah. This is exactly what we talked about earlier this week was, you know, we are starting to find businesses connecting. I mean, I know we connect, Stark Social connects a lot with different nonprofit and community organizations that need web design, or they need social media help, or they need in-house training. But if you're looking to connect with your community, there's so many different groups. You've got Newhall Today, which you started and is doing really amazing. It's got tons of members. People go there and post pictures of cute things that are happening. But it's also a good way for people to put out questions about, does anybody know where I can get this done? I'm looking for help with, you know, I need to move, or I have this event that's happening, I need volunteers. Business owners can look to those community groups in search of groups, tons of different types of groups. I mean, we have, for realtors, I mean, there's probably 20 just in our community, but you can go into those groups and talk about who you are and what you do and how you can help. And a lot of times I come across people who are saying, well, I don't know, you know, I saw this really great event that just passed. How do I get involved? Well, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find people like with the chili cook-off and even the relay, they're posting for help with volunteers. And if you're a business, it just starts really small with, I want to volunteer, then I want to sponsor, or maybe I can bring in a team of people who can help you that morning that can do, you know, some marketing for you, or maybe we can just share your links all over the place. But it's a good way to announce that you're a new business. I mean, here in Newhall, we have tons of new businesses. We have restaurants and breweries and stores and fashion boutiques all over the place. It's a great way to connect with people who are already influencers in the community and ask them to help you spread the word about who you are and what you do and how you're making a difference.
What would you say to someone new in business that was standing in front of you and said, oh, yeah, you know, I don't do that Facebook, Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I don't do any of that stuff.
The Facebook.
What do you say to that person?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have had, even just this week, I've had time to talk with 2 or 3 different owners who have said, well, I have, you know, a profile. Well, if you're not, you know, ready to make that leap into doing all of the things, start small. Maybe you create a Facebook business page, or maybe you connect with, we have a Santa Clarita community group, you connect with the admins there and you say, hey, you know, I'm looking to promote my business. What kinds of things would you guys recommend? Is there a post, or is there something? You know, those types of things. But I definitely encourage them to not be hesitant about, you know, create that Facebook business page
and do they even
share
have to, or can they just hire you to do it?
Oh, well, they could hire me to do it.
I mean,
I'd be happy to.
I'll give a real story. A friend of mine that lives in the neighborhood, he called me over to give him a value on his house, but I said, why are you selling? He goes, my business is in the tank. And I said, why? And I don't want to say what businesses he does because everybody will know who it is. And I said, why would you do that? He goes, I'm just not making my phone ring. I said, well, first of all, I don't see you anywhere on social media. So right then and there, we made 2 business pages for 2 of his companies. And just recently, I've been seeing him more active on Facebook, posting pictures of the jobs and doing a lot of community outreach, which, you know what, he hasn't called me and said, I need to sell my house anymore, so I think we're doing pretty good with that.
And start with your friends.
Way to blow that one, Mike.
yeah, I guess I did screw that.
Thanks for being his family, forget about mine.
But start with your friends. I mean, that's your immediate sphere of influence. We talk about that a lot. If your friends are there for you and they can help spread the word about your business, even if you just start with, well, I got my website up, so now I need help driving traffic to my website and making people aware that I'm a new business. Invite your friends. Say, hey, you know what, guys? I need your help. I don't know where to start. But that's the best place, I think, is start with those Facebook communities that you're building, your friends, your family, those community groups. And it's a really great way to ask people for help. And it's okay to do that.
And interact with these groups. That's one of my claim to fame for my business is people tag me in everything. Since we have a huge property management company and sell a lot of houses, we have vendors for everything from screen repair people to pool. It doesn't matter. We have everybody. So people tag me in that, and that really helps our business. But I wanted to mention a few of the groups that I personally get tagged in and communicate with. The SCV Emergency Now group.
Oh, I love that group.
Now these are community groups that we get involved in as a community to help each other. If somebody just got robbed or something got stolen, or if there's a scary person doing something, these people get the word out quick.
Well, the funny thing is
And it
that
happens.
these groups are getting the word out before the media is getting it out.
Before
'Cause it's live
yeah.
as it's happening. The person, there was something
And-
in Castaic the other day. It was on the Castaic page.
Yeah.
That had a break-in at her house and literally got it onto Facebook.
Yeah.
Literally minutes after it happened. So everybody in the neighborhood was on the lookout for this person.
And I might be a little weird, but we have SCV helicopters, lights, and sirens. Anything that happens on a scanner, it's on there. The SCV in Search Of group, if you really want to, use community for outreach and find anything, help with anything. Santa Clarita Community, I know you know that one a lot. There's 9,000 people in that active. Daily. And then hazards, warning, and emergencies. So basically, if you're new to groups or Facebook, you can just type in SCV, and then pretty much everything pops up, or Santa Clarita, and then you can go through the groups. Obviously, there's hundreds of them. But I just picked these 5. If you missed that, you can go back and watch the show again on the website and watch those and fast forward to that spot. But I'll run through them. SCV Emergency Now. SCV Helicopters, Lights, and Sirens. SCV in Search Of, Santa Clarita Community, and Hazardous Warning and Emergencies. So with these groups, I don't know where I was going to go with that. I was just going to say, basically what I want to say is everybody gets involved. The bigger the groups go, the tighter our community is. And I just
Right.
wanted a social media
But
expert to say
Facebook
yes.
etiquette is very important, and that's why you need Deanna, because you don't want to be in, helicopters, lions, and bears, oh my, and go, hey, I'm your roofer.
Right,
You don't
right.
want to do that.
Right.
So
True that.
that's why you need Deanna to guide you on how to interact on a page like that, so that you're seen, but nobody knows that you're actually marketing to them
Right.
when you're marketing to them.
That's one good thing about these admins of these groups. Boy, first of all, you have to be approved in a lot of them. And if you're not,
I deleted one on Newhall today yesterday, right away. She's
and I do all
putting
the
her
time.
essential oils out there. I was like, not on my page, delete.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you want to avoid spamming any of the groups or anybody else's pages or anything like that. If you have, we have a lot of the buy and sell groups, you can always find out who the admin is and say, I have a product or service I'd like to offer to the community. Is that okay?
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, yes, that's fine. But if you do it with such spammy frequency, or it's something that's not allowed by the group, like Newhall today, it's more community information.
Right.
Or the
Exactly.
Castaic groups, the individual neighborhood groups. You want to make sure you get in touch with the admin first before you
And
post
there's a
stuff.
way to interact on those pages without actually advertising, in which your name is getting out there. And
Right.
that, again, is why you need the professional that can guide you on how to do that.
Exactly. Deanna, and I'd like to talk a little bit, we got 3 minutes left. The ability for people to start groups is out there. And many people feel that or don't understand they're allowed to start a group. You could start just about any group you want.
Absolutely.
So if it's something you're passionate about, or something you believe within the community that'll be helpful, maybe it is a nonprofit group or something, by all means, start the group, right?
Absolutely.
And invite people and share and ask other people to get it and get a community growing.
Definitely.
We have groups with as little as 50 people with as much as 5,000 that we've started, and they're all very successful groups, and they're fun. I mean, for free, you can't beat it.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And I think that's the thing, is if you are passionate about something, or you have something that you feel that is good information, don't be shy. I think that's one of the things I have to tell people all the time is, well, I don't know. What if people don't join? Well, don't be shy about it. Try it. And if it doesn't work, then you delete the group and you start over.
Can't take anything personally on social media.
Exactly. All with a grain of salt.
Don't ever count your likes.
Oh, don't count your likes.
No, it's quality, not quantity. I always tell our clients, customers, and agents that, even if you get 2 likes, that one of the 2 might be the one that changed your business or your career or your family life, whatever.
Exactly.
So it's quality, not quantity on that.
Definitely.
Although it's hard not to. Tammy and I even say, "Did you see how many likes I got?"
We'll compete. Ryan and I totally compete with each other.
Yeah, she'll be all right. I saw that one of your kid watched my grandma with flowers.
Yeah, we do. We definitely
Take that, my
compete.
dude.
Well, social media is such a big part of our lives, and we really enjoy it. So, I'm passionate about it, and I like to share it with other business owners. And especially now that I'm really seeing the community come together, it's more important than ever. So, Deanna, how can people get a hold of you to investigate how you can handle their social media?
You can go to the website. You can go to starksocial.com and send me a message if that's easier. Or you can always email me, Deanna, Deanna, at starksocial.com. And
Awesome.
I'm always willing to give tips and advice and things like that. We do a lot of free consultations and things for people when you're first getting started. So even if you don't need my services,
We
I
have
can help
tons of free
drive
training
you in the right
available,
direction.
absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so
Next
much.
time
I
we
love
can't
it.
wait this long to have you back.
Yes.
So, I can't believe how fast an hour
Yeah.
goes by.
Next week you will be gone, but
Yes, I'm in
Dave
Atlanta,
Caldwell
Georgia.
will be here. He
The
doesn't
real
know,
co-host.
He doesn't
will
know
be
yet, but I'm making him co-host.
You just blurted that out this
I
morning?
did.
What the heck? All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week at 8 a.m. Take care.